As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as... Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Avil, use your basic attacks to dispatch the jackals. Great work. Now charge...
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do.
Take this gemstone and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly!
I knew we could count on you!
If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time.
I should use my dodge to avoid jackal attacks.
Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide...
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the... Refugees are under attack. I must act quickly to save them.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
I always believed the legends. Thank you, Sentinel. God save the Sentinels! Thank you!
Avil can...
The portals are opening, as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready. Has King Hero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go and show... Executing Ravenni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. Avil, you should rescue the civilians if you can. Excellent work, Avil. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you...
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately. What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
Good to see my portals are holding up. Excellent work, Avil.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If any of us are going to survive what's coming, I need your king to work.
I have a contact on the court. I will send urgent word.
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenni before he starts destroying the town.
God save the Sentinels! Thank you!
Avil, you hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack. Work. Keep going! Great job, Avil. Removing a Ravenni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune, and once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Ravenni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Ravenni's knee to sever its leg. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Aim your rune strike at the Ravenni's leg, just under the knee. When it glows, release your rune strike to attack the leg. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Ravenni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, what are you doing? Severing a Ravenni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Ravenni will regenerate its severed limbs. Your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Ravenni's neck.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Ravenni's neck. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Please be more careful, Avil. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni. Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in...
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I...
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding towns, Sandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
I can use my rune strike on the locks. No challenge at all.
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Good work! Now go behead a Reveni. There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal. No time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal.
This Reveni is no match for my blade. To aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. I must find cover to regain my health.
Focus! Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Reveni's neck. Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Reveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.